Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Coffee and Lore. This is video 2 for my super busy reading week this week. You guys will probably get this one on Monday. I'm going to stick to Monday and Wednesday for the schedule. I'm going to go ahead and schedule them out so you're not getting all 3 videos at one time. It also gives me a little bit of reprieve where I can read some more and don't have to cram 3 books into one reading week. I told you my family is still here in the house. My husband, my daughter, they're moving around. So if you hear any background noise, I am recording this on a weekday where everybody's still trying to live their life, if you would. But what other book did I want to talk to you guys about? This book. Now let me tell you a little prequel, if you would. I was walking through let's call it a discount store here in my town. It's called the Christmas Tree Shop. If you live in the South, you may be familiar with the Christmas Tree Shop. Well, this is the second time I've struck gold at the Christmas Tree Shop or the Dollar Tree or something like that, where I pick up a actual physical book off of a shelf. It's like, this one was on sale for $2.99. And I was like, okay, I read the back cover. Seems like an interesting story. I like Ruth Ware type stuff. I was not familiar with the author, Shari Lapena. I will be now because it was so good, and it is called The Couple Next Door. So this book was outstanding. Could not put it down. Definitely was one of my one-day reads this week. I had never heard of Shari Lapena, and I read a lot of this kind of mystery. So glad I found her because she apparently has quite a few other books, and you will be getting more Shari Lapena reviews on this channel because was just blown away with how good this was. The Couple Next Door. What is it about? So essentially you have a couple, Anne and Marco, and they are at an impasse in their life. They're new parents, and their whole lifestyle has changed. Anne used to work in a gallery, an art gallery, and she has now been suffering from some postpartum because she's hit that brick wall that a lot of moms hit. That, oh my goodness, my whole life has changed for the next minimum of 18 years, but let's be real, your life has changed forever. Even when they turn 18, 19, 20 years old, you'll never stop worrying about them. I will worry about my daughter until the day that I die. One of the reasons why I never had any more. It's a very overwhelming feeling. So Anne has hit that brick wall, and Marco owns his own business. And I'm trying not to give too much away. I'm trying to stick to just what the book says online because I don't want to do spoilers. No spoilers on my channel. I try to stay away from them as far as telling you the end of the book. I want to give you enough to rope you in and make you read the book in case you're searching on YouTube this book and you're like, I wonder if I should read it. And so, essentially, Marco and Anne, they go to the neighbor's house for a little dinner party, and they leave their 6-month-old baby girl, Cora, next door at the house by herself. They got the monitors, they're checking every 30 minutes, but she is asleep in the crib by herself next door, and she goes missing. The last time they check at like 1 or 1:30 a.m., they go upstairs to be home for the evening. And even though they had just checked on her, she is gone this time. Gone. And it is just, it's a quick read. Like I said, it was a one-day read for me. But it is just torturous on them, for lack of a better word. They go through so many emotions. There are parts where you think they were involved in it. There are parts where you think they had nothing to do with it. No way. They love their daughter. There are parts where you think other suspicious characters have things to do with it. You really get bits and pieces starting about halfway through the book about what exactly happened, but you don't know the full regala of it until the very, very end. And then the last page, well, the last couple of pages just blows your mind. And it is called by like New York Times a page turner, a thriller, you know, every chapter blows your mind, and I 100% could not agree more. The story from where it began to where it ended took you on a crazy roller coaster of a ride that I highly, highly recommend. The Couple Next Door by Shari Lapena. If you were looking for a great thriller, a great whodunit, or did somebody do it, or was it an accident, I cannot recommend it enough. So, like I said, I read that one in one day. It is a quick read. I've got one more video coming up for this week. You'll probably see it on Wednesday. And it is the new Akira Cass book. You guys know I loved the Selection series. I also did the Siren by her, and I think that I have a review for the Siren on here. I need to double check. Well, she put out a new book called The Betrothed, and it is the start of a new series. And boy, I can't wait for this next video on The Betrothed, because it is absolutely fantastic. But I would solidly give The Couple Next Door an 8 out of 10 stars. Maybe even, no, a 9 out of 10 stars. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyed it. It was great. It drug you in. You cared about the characters. You wanted to know what happened to this baby. And it really surprised you in the end with what actually did happen. So go read The Couple Next Door by Shari Lapena. If you have not, I really recommend it. What are you guys reading this week?